Hey, how y'all doing, baby? It's Friday. It's Friday. Y'all know what that means. You told me all full yesterday, but today's the day we're gonna bust out the beer, get the beer off the ice, put that bud in the bowl, spark it up, take a big old hit, and blow it my way, baby. I'm gonna partake a little bit of bourbon today. Thank you, Eric Hall, out in Richmond, Kentucky, who sent us a nice bottle of Big House bourbon. So here's to you, baby. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. I hope you got to see all the friends and family you wanted to. And I hope there was no discussion of political bullshit. Oh, that's good. That's getting to be a habit. Anyway, I got a letter today. I want to call that out before I forget. It came from Marianne McLaughlin from Royal Oak, Michigan. It covers several weeks. Marianne writes us a letter every once in a while, and it will cover a certain period of her life. And it's kind of like having a recap of all my past videos, what she talks about in each letter. And we're just so tickled all the time to get a letter from Marianne McLaughlin. It's a staple. It's one of those things that comes all the time, and we're tickled to get it. So thank you, Marianne. Keep them coming, baby. We enjoy getting your letters. Well, it was Thanksgiving. Did y'all see Donnie on TV? Did y'all see Donnie calling the troops on Thanksgiving Day to wish them a happy Thanksgiving? That's not what he did. He called them to talk about his wall and the economy and how the Ninth Circuit just sucks and they're all anti-American and oh, woe is me, blah, blah, blah. It's sickening. When they asked him what he was thankful for, he had the... This is our president, baby. I'm thankful for me. That's what he said. I'm thankful for what I've done, the difference I've made. Yeah, you've made a hell of a difference, Donnie. You've stirred up more than half of this country in a determination to get rid of your stinking lying ass out of our house. We're sick of it. And, yeah, that's what he went on. He got the troops on the phone there, talking about how great he is and everything. And I noticed right there in front of him, he had a bunch of papers there. And every once in a while, he would make a statement like, we're so thankful for you people over there supporting us in our whatever. He read a few lines every once in a while off the paper in front of him so he wouldn't forget to say something nice. He's an asshole, I swear. Talked about the broken wall and how he's got troops down on our border. Putting up lots of wire, baby. Yes, sir. They're down here in South Texas stretching out all sorts of wire. I don't know what the hell for. For a photo op, that's the only damn thing it is, because Donnie didn't give a shit. What did that Melania tweeted out? I think it was her that said something about wishing everybody a Thanksgiving and keep in mind all those that are away from home defending us. And she had the audacity to do that while her asshole husband sent more than 5,000 troops on a gee-dunk mission, on a little photo op, a little story. And then he was on the news talking about he gave them permission to use bodily force, to use deadly force on the border. And I was glad to see Mattis step up and say, no, Donnie's full of bullshit. They can only handle a baton. They can't be shooting people coming across the border, Donnie. As much as you wish you could. You can't, you asshole. But that doesn't stop Donnie. Donnie's already out there threatening, we're going to shut down the government, baby. We're going to shut down the government if he doesn't get his funding for the wall. We'll get ready to shut it down, asshole. But he's also talking about shutting down the whole border. The whole freaking border. We're going to shut it down. Mexico won't be able to sell their cars over here. Nobody will cross the border because we're going to shut it down. Are you shitting me? That's the little paranoid dick that we have in our house. That's the little asshole that thinks nothing but his self on this whole damn world is just him. It's just... shut down the border and shut down the government. It doesn't make a rat's ass to Donnie. It never has. This country has never meant a rat's ass to Donnie. Until he decided to run for president, and then all of a sudden, holy shit, everybody jumped on the bandwagon. Oh, looky here. It's a star. He can grab them wherever they want. Yeah, that's who we got. Well, I see Bob Goodlatte. He's the Judiciary Chair for the Republicans, has sent out a subpoena for James Comey and Loretta Lynch, the ex-FBI director and the ex-attorney general under Obama. Why? Benghazi, that's why! Are you shitting me? We can stir up some shit somewhere! Let's make up some more crap about emails and servers! Are you shitting me? They're going to go try to do a little dog and pony show for Donnie right here at the end, right before the Democrats take control and start doing serious investigations. But no, Goodlatte here wants to prove that he's a good little puppy. He's a good little Republican. Ooh, look, Donnie, I'm going to subpoena in the last dying days in a lame duck house. You're going to subpoena? Oh, look at me, Donnie. I'm doing something. Don't call me names, please. Is that what it is? It's just disgusting bullshit. They're going to play this little dog and pony show for the next few weeks. In the hell, they're going to be out of session here pretty soon for the holidays again. So they're not going to have much time. But they want to make sure they can reach out and grab as much bullshit as they possibly can before Mueller comes out with a serious investigation. When Mueller starts coming out with indictments in real crap, real crimes against this country, then Donnie wants to be able to fall back on old Comey or Loretta Lynch. Oh, look, she stopped out there and talked to Bill Clinton. You know, it had to be some kind of bullshit. We seem to have a problem around here with bees today. There is a whole swarm of them around my house, and we can't find out where they're at. But I hope they move on soon because they are everywhere. Anyway, I noticed where the New York State Supreme Court ruled against Donnie in a lawsuit, baby. Donnie filed a lawsuit to stop an investigation into his charity, the Trump charity, over breach of fiduciary duties, improper self-dealing, and misuse of assets. Remember when Donnie took his charity and bought a great big picture of himself to hang in the hall? Oh, it's a bunch of bullshit. The man is the biggest narcissistic asshole you've ever seen. What has he got to be thankful for on Thanksgiving Day? Himself, baby! Who else would a narcissistic idiot pick than himself? He doesn't give a shit. Anyway, I hope y'all had a great Thanksgiving. I know I did. Jerry Corsi, that's Roger Stone's little buddy there. I understand he's out there with Mueller trying to get a plea deal. A plea deal! For what? Didn't Roger Stone, he says he didn't do anything. He's innocent. There's no evidence of nothing. Why? Because he's got his ass in a sling, and so do you, Roger. And your ass is going too, baby. I can't wait for all this shit to start happening. Anyway, I seen another story in here I wanted to touch on because it just points to the ignorance of people in this world. I'm talking about Alan Chu. Alan Chu? Chow? C-H-A-W. Chow. He was killed by an isolated tribe. Sentinelese. Sentinelese? That's the name of the tribe. They're out on a little island in Bay of Bengal over near India and Thailand and all that stuff. Well, he wanted to preach the word of God to him. That's what. This island has been off limits. You can't get within 5 miles of it because it's a protected island, because the tribe that lived there hasn't had any exposure to modern society. They're as they were 100 years ago, 1,000 years ago. But that's not enough for Alan. Alan paid the ultimate price. He got off his boat, he said, before he got killed on the previous little journey. And he said that my name is John. I love you. And Jesus loves you. Guess what, John? They didn't know what you were saying, buddy. Didn't understand a word that came out of your mouth. Now, I'm not making fun of the poor guy. He got killed. But it just points to the desperate attempt that some people have to take it upon themselves and to force their religion down everybody's throat in the world, baby. The last island, the last people that you haven't spoiled with your creepy religion shit. You got to try to sneak onto that island and what? introduce them to germs and disease or some shit. Doesn't matter as long as they can get that word out. Now, I'm not testing his faith. It's already been tested. It's already been determined. He's got great faith. I believe he did. One of his last entries was in his little diary there was, God, I don't want to die. Then stay the hell out of islands like that. That would be a good start. I don't want to pick on the guy. He's rest in peace and all that stuff. It just points to the ignorance of what he thought he could do by bringing the word Jesus into that. What, to teach him that they are sinners and they have to get on their knees and beg for somebody they never heard of? That just disappointed me, people. I'm sorry. I don't want to get off on religion. I just think that was a terrible story. And because some people just can't leave it alone. And I think that's sad. And I think it's sad for the world that they were forced to kill this kid. And hell, they got pictures of him shooting a bow and arrow at a helicopter. My God, these people don't know anything. You're not going to waltz on that island with a cross in your hand and convince them of anything. They're doing fine and dandy. They're living a life that they know. They don't need your baggage. Oh well. That's all I wanted to say about that. Anyway, I see where the Washington Post put out a story that most foreign leaders consider Donnie the dictator a preening, clueless clown. That's what the Washington Post editorial said, that our president is a preening, clueless clown. Isn't it nice to have such a preeminent image across the United States and across the world? He's a preening, clueless clown that we have. And he's out to demonstrate it again today, and he'll do it again tomorrow. He'll do it all weekend. He'll get right cranked up next week with some bullshit. It's a constant stream of bullshit that comes out of him just to keep us distracted so we're not looking at the shit that Mueller's doing. Or that the investigation into his charities, or pick one! There's a whole bunch of crap we could hang his butt on. And, oh, speaking of hanging, I forgot, I didn't write it down. Who's that? What's that? Cindy Hyde Smith out in Mississippi. I think it's on the 27th of November. Y'all got to vote out there. I seen a picture of this woman. She's the one that stood up there and said that if that rancher fella, friend of hers, would invite her to a public hanging, well, she'd be on the front row. And as I said before, because she wouldn't want to miss the opportunity to watch the life choked out of somebody. It would just tickle her to death. Anyway, I seen a picture of her on the Facebook there, posing in Confederate jacket and a Confederate hat, holding a Confederate musket, talking about Mississippi's grandest history. The grandest history of the Civil War era. You know, when lynchings was just a thing you did on Sundays, you know, after church for entertainment or some shit like that. Mississippi has a terrible history of lynchings. And her opponent happens to be a man of color. You think that was an accidental statement? I don't think so, baby. She was playing up to her crowd. Her white little supremacist little assholes down there in Mississippi who all clapped when she said that. Oh, look at there. Oh, Cindy Hyde Smith just said a great thing. No, it was disgusting. And if anybody had any moral character that was in that group, they would have said something, but they didn't. They clapped, baby. And there was a lot of people clapping in Mississippi. But I believe there's going to be a whole lot more people come out and vote. And that's what you need to do, to send a message to people like that, who think that, oh, a public hanging is just a thing to get popcorn and get on the front row to see. It'll be such an entertaining thing, I'm sure, to people like her. We don't want to be people like her, and we don't want people like her in our house. Hell, it's bad enough Marsha Blackburn, who, by the way, after they asked her after that shooting out in Thousand Palms, what should we do about the gun problem? The first thing out of her mouth was protect the Second Amendment. We had another shooting yesterday in some damn mall. But oh my God, let's protect the Second Amendment, because that's the first thing you want to do is make sure everybody's got control of their gun, and they got gun, and they got lots of ammunition too, and a flak jacket too, maybe, and anything else they want. Yes, baby. I'm so glad we took the House. But our work has just begun, baby. In 2020, we're going to roll even more. Because the more we make these Republican senators and in the House stand up and defend the stupid, ignorant shit that comes out of this man's mouth, the worse they look in their race for 2020 or whatever time they want to run. Because it's just going to be ammunition to go, hey, look how stupid you were. And there's no shortage of them. Anyway, that's about all I got today. I want to get back on my groove. I ate too much yesterday. I had a bunch of running around. Look at there. It's 4:20, people. Take a puff and blow it this way, please. And y'all chill out and enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'm sure we'll have plenty of talk on Monday, and there'll be new shit to talk about. And whatever it is we find to talk about and raise the pom-poms about, the message is we keep this wave going, baby. We still have work to do. There's going to be investigations we're going to be able to delve into, but we have to keep this wave going. 2020, like I said before, baby, these presidential rallies, I'm sure he's going to start kicking them off any day now, probably. But you're going to start seeing people step up and trying to make their mark. I'm hoping Beto O'Rourke does, and we'll have to stop and see. But there's a lot of push for him, and that makes me happy. Anyway, that's about all I got. Oh, I got to do this, because Dennis told me don't forget the button right before I went on air, and he said don't forget to hit that button that lets everybody know we appreciate our Patreon members and those that donate to the, I just got on to Travis because he hadn't added the names up there. I want Keith Thompson's name up there, and Paulette Halbeck, and there's several other people that we want to put up there for special thanks, and because they deserve special thanks. Anyway, I'm spinning my wheels now, so like, share, subscribe. John Bertavoe of Blue Dot in Texas on YouTube. John Bertavoe on Facebook. John Bertavoe Speaks Blue Dot Family. If I'm not mistaken, they went over 9,000 members in the family over there, so they continue to grow. And I think they said something about if they hit 10,000, I believe they said they were going to go live, the ladies and Joe and everybody on Facebook. So we'll have to see. I think y'all ought to do that. Speak up and introduce yourselves to the rest of the family out here. But we're so thankful to have that page in supporting us in all we do. At Blue Dot in Texas on Twitter. Out my truck window, baby. Anywhere else we can get the message going. Y'all enjoy your day. Enjoy the cold beer. Take a nice hit off that bud. And we'll see y'all on Monday. Bye.